Let's read Matthew chapter 7 verses 24 to 30. He got up and departed from there to the region of Tyre. He entered a house and did not want anyone to know it, but he could not escape notice. Instead, immediately after hearing about him, a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit came and fell at his feet. The woman was a Gentile, a Syrophoenician by birth, and she was asking him to cast the demon out of her daughter. He said to her, "Let the children be fed first, because it isn't right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." But she replied to him, "Lord, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." Then he told her, "Because of this, you may go. The demons have left your daughter." When she went back to her home, she found her child lying on bed, and the demon was gone. So Jesus was comparing the Jews to children and the Gentiles to dogs. The Greek word referred to house dogs or lap dogs. I believe the Greek word was kunaria. Matthew reports that Jesus told her he was sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Though his message of salvation would be for all people, his earthly ministry was primarily directed to the Jews. Nevertheless, this Gentile woman was humble and desperate. Picking up on Jesus' illustration, she told him that even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. She did not want to detract from his mission to prevent him from ministering to the people of Israel. All she wanted were some miracle leftovers to heal her daughter. The Jewish religious leaders were seeking to kill Jesus, but this poor Gentile woman had more faith than all of them put together. So a lot of critics of Christianity and critics of Jesus like to use that story saying, look how Jesus treated this woman, when it's the opposite. Jesus was just referring to her because she was a Gentile. The Greek word konaria, which means lapdog or house dog, it was not meant to be some harsh remark because she is not Jewish. The story was more about how salvation will come from the Jews and eventually spread out to the Gentiles. And if we were there and we were not Jews, we would be considered Gentiles and we would be considered dogs because we're outside of, because we're not Jews. Yeah, so Jesus was not being harsh. Jesus did not ridicule the woman by calling her a dog. No, God bless.